Well, hello everyone. Here to talk to you about whenever it comes to shopping and whenever it comes to gift cards and whenever it comes to credit cards, that a lot of times there will be like what you call toward it not just about understanding about what you're doing. Whenever it comes to getting any source of allowance or if it is related to maybe rewards or credits of any kind. Getting coupons. But also another thing that I want to talk to you about right here is reading about how it works right here. And a lot of times, when we do look at the terms and conditions of a lot of these agreements, though, and you're always warned too that yeah, that whenever you do apply for a credit card, and even if you do receive a gift card of some kind, that there's going to be reading along with that, and how many of us would maybe agree that if anything, you only really need to read it once. You really only need to read the paragraphs at least just once in their entirety. Maybe one time out of a whole year or something like that. Maybe just once a year or so, just to be to read about 4 pages of it. But you see right here that most of the time that a lot of the reading right here talks about by having an account that you agree that you are in charge of the information being recorded, and that we go by you or us as a result of the client, and we can look at just like a guest, but no. But to show our respect, having a credit card means that you are welcome to use it anytime it's made available, right? And so everybody might even want to know too that why can't something like this be placed on the front page right here? You are more than welcome to use this at any time that you need it, but the rules that apply. One of those rules would apply is toward it, yeah, you are making your payments on time, and the other one could also be is toward it, yeah, well, you are more than welcome to use this account at any time, but you would need to go by that the conditions, and so a lot of times it's like yeah, that mommy and daddy can probably tell you too that yeah, maybe that's another reason why that parents would probably say that if you're going to have a gift card, a credit card of any kind, why can't we put it on a family plan then despite about having one in each one of our names, because I think they'll probably tell you that having a friends and family plan would mean that you would be able to work together as a group, work together as a family, just to be able to spend money and just to be able to work out the arrangements, and compared to putting it on separate cards. But you see right here, talk about that that you are welcome to use this account at any time that you would like to use it. But still, that you know, whenever you look at a lot of these documents, by the way, whenever it comes to using a credit card, you're talking about that nobody really has time to read maybe 5 or maybe 7 pages total of something that whenever you get whenever you do shop, or maybe whenever you if you are going to be out looking around or shopping around somewhere, and you're always want to know too that whenever you look at those papers, a lot of times, that most of the time it would say something like this right here. It would say, please read this carefully. Yeah, please read right here carefully. Please read this carefully right here. And so you begin to wonder that, why is it, why is it that whenever we talk about, please read this carefully right here, whenever it comes to understanding about whenever it does, whenever it comes to understanding about the terms of and conditions, though, that well, what do you think that it says on here? Please read carefully, right here, as yeah. So if you do apply for a credit card, if you apply for a gift card of any kind, you would see this right here. And then by having an account, you agree to the terms of and conditions by you for what you're in charge of. And so I guess the question kind of goes by is as toward, are you willing to overcome the challenges whenever it comes to that you are you will be responsible for the information being recorded on a document on the account. And knowing that if you're going to have a credit card, though, that you will be responsible for monitoring and making sure that those payments are made on time. So why can't maybe the papers say something like this, maybe to make it shorter, to where that you are more than welcome to use this at any time, but yeah, that why can't a single document say something like this right here, to where you are welcome to use this at any time? Just work something out. Work. So why can't just one page of that paperwork say something like working on the progress or something like that? I guess that may be another reason why that a lot of companies would not say something like that, just because that that's your job. That's the client's job. That's their responsibility. That's the consumer's job, is to making sure that that's progressed or whichever. But you always want to know too that from how many customers and clients they're going to be applying during the holidays, that you always want to know too that why can't just maybe just a few simple sentences right here say something like, you're more than welcome to use this at any time. I'm working on the progress right here. But it says right here, what I usually see is that, yeah, this right here where it says, please read this carefully right here. So there's going to be about maybe 4 or 5 pages right here talking about what you need to do next and all that. And like everybody might say that, based on my experience though, that maybe not everybody has read the documents in their entirety. That they probably have not read the full script. They probably have not read the full book about it, and so that's why it's, yeah, especially done electronically. So I think maybe everybody would maybe say that they feel more comfortable with handling the credit card, with handling the gift card, if they read something like this right here, to where you are more than welcome to use this at any time. But if you go ahead and, yeah, go by, pay your dues, meaning by is to where follow these instructions right here, so that way we can know that we can trust you with making the payments. We can trust you with the handling the work and the progress. So it's basically that this is like if you want to kind of call it an opportunity, but like everybody might say that if you go ahead and get this credit card in your name, by the way, then it's like, well, you can go ahead and talk to your mommy and your daddy about it, or whichever you want to call it. But you want to look at like a credit card test right here, to where that whenever you do think about that and you're warned, to where that why can't you just put on here that you are more than welcome to use it any time, working on the progress, instead of all this other stuff right here. And from all the paperwork that I've read about, it sure seems that way. That what they're trying to say is that making your payments on time, and that please read this instructions, and making sure that you go by the terms of use and everything. But still, that you always warn that yeah, you are welcome. You are welcome to use this at any time. And you always warn that from all the documents that I have read about, that I have not seen something like this. To where it says that you are welcome to use this at any time. And I would like to know that why is it that they don't say that? Yeah, anytime, anywhere, or something like that. And so I begin to wonder that yeah, anytime. Yeah, anytime, anywhere, and so you begin to wonder that whenever somebody says anytime, that yeah, that sounds a little bit like customer service, but still, anytime, anywhere. But still, that the way I think about it too is that whenever it comes to understanding credit cards,